Hi everybody! Today I'm here to film my coming out story. I was challenged to do this by one of my best friends, Erika. My coming out story is a little, I guess, long because I started to have feelings for one of my best friends when I was in 7th grade. Her name was Emily, and I felt like I really liked her as more than a friend, and I did not know what that meant because I was raised very religious, that wasn't supposed to happen at all, that it was a sin, that everything. But then I started to come to terms, like, I do have feelings for girls and guys, and I thought, oh no, this is like so wrong and I should not feel this way. There's something wrong with me. But then I started to talk to the people around me about it, and they just reassured me that there's nothing wrong with me, that I was like born this way, that I'm not making a horrible choice, and I'm not doing anything wrong. So I started to I kept it really private, but when I went, it was the beginning of my 7th grade year when I started to figure it out, and then I started to tell my friends, and anybody that really I could talk to, and I do have a lot of people that I could talk to, but I was not prepared at all to tell my mom because she's a very religious person, and so is all of my family, and I was just, she's going to kick me out, or she's just going to get really mad at me, and I ended up telling my best cousin that I think I have, Mackenzie, and she was very supportive of me, and she told me that even though we're religious, it doesn't matter, that I was bisexual, and she says that I should tell my mom, and I still was like, no, I don't want to tell her. I don't want her to react. What if she stops loving me or wants to disown me as her daughter? So I kept it a secret, and then I met later in my 7th grade summer, I met this amazing girl. Her name was Rachel. We met on an online social media site, and we started talking every day, and we were kind of flirting with each other, but not really. We both didn't know if we wanted to start anything. She was gay, and I'm bisexual, but we started an online relationship, and she was out to herself, but she wasn't really out to anyone around her because her mom had just passed away, so she didn't want to burden her family with anything, which I completely understood. But we started really dating, and it came to around a couple weeks after my birthday that I really wanted to meet her, but I had not told my mom that I was bisexual, that I liked girls, that I was in a relationship with a girl. So I kind of asked her if I could take a trip to go see my significant other. I didn't want to say boyfriend, I didn't want to say girlfriend, because I was just I do not want to know her reaction at all. And she finally says, well, why do you want to go there? Because where Rachel lived was 3 hours away. And I knew I couldn't get there on my own. So she's like, well, why do you want to go to Oakville so bad? I'm just like, well, Mom, I'm dating somebody. And I was just like, well, who are you dating? Maybe I know him. She's like, Mom, I'm dating a girl because I do have feelings for girls, and I have feelings for guys too. And 3 days prior to this, I had a meeting with my counselor, and I had been talking to my counselor about this for a long time, and she said I should ask my mom what her thoughts are on LGBT rights and gay rights and all of that. So I asked her. I said, Mom, what is your opinion on gay marriage rights and just LGBT in general? She says, I don't judge because God is the only person that can judge people. And she pretty much just changed the subject of that. So I was like, okay, maybe I can actually tell her about this. So I ended up telling her, and we did this whole thing over Messenger. We did not talk, even though we were in the same room. And I was just like, Mom, I'm bisexual, and I don't want to hide it anymore. All my friends know. I just didn't want to hide it. And I think she was blindsided that her kid could be bisexual. And she was very skeptical, I guess, of it. Like, are you sure this is what you want? Like, Mom, it's not what I want, it's who I am. And she's like, well, I don't think it's okay for you to feel these things for the person of the same sex. Marriage is between a man and a woman and all this stuff. And I'm sitting there like, Mom, I'm across the room from you and I'm crying because you're basically telling me that what I'm doing is wrong and that I shouldn't be like this. And you know what? I'm proud of who I am, but I knew that I needed to tell you, not only because I have a girlfriend, because I like to be able to tell you everything, and I want to be able to trust you. And it took a few days, but she always said that she still loves me, and now it took a few days for her to figure out that there was nothing I could do about it, that it was just, that was me. And now she's supportive of it, and she doesn't mind talking about it. I'm not in a relationship with Rachel anymore because not only the distance got to us, but we both decided that we just weren't right for each other. But it did go on for a good 4 months, and that was probably my longest relationship. But and I have had feelings for other girls since Rachel, but mostly it was all okay with my mom. And I wasn't in contact with my dad a lot because they've been divorced since shortly after I was born. But I got in contact with my dad a few months ago, and or not a few months ago, but a couple months ago, and I said, Dad, I don't know if Mom's told you, but I'm bisexual, and I'm into girls, and I'm into guys, and she's supporting me, and he has religious views, but he's not, like, really religious like my family is, but he was just like, that's not right, I don't believe in that, that's wrong, and he was just completely unsupportive, and we don't talk about it very much anymore, but we still talk, but it's like, I hate it when I can't talk about the people that I hang around with, because I do hang around with a lot of LGBT people now, and it's just hard that I can't share that part of my life with him, but I know that he loves me, and he's just not supportive of it, so I have to deal with that. Well, that's pretty much it. This is my coming out story. Thank you, bye guys!